Hi crafters, it's Alda with Flying Unicorn, and I'm here today to share with you a 4x6 tag journal book that we will be making together. It is a hybrid tag journal book, which means all pages have been digitally designed and are available for free for you to download in PDF format. All you have to do is head on over to our forums, click on the tab that says File, and open and download the PDF file called Notebook. It is 12 pages, which you will have to print using your colored printer. We also do recommend that you use 64-pound cardstock, which is available at any office supply store. 20-pound paper is your regular photocopy paper, and that is way too light to use. If you do have a lot of 12 by 12, either white or ivory cardstock that you would like to use, go ahead, just cut it down to the 8.5 by 11 size. This is a 4-part tutorial in reference to putting this together, but I thought I would start with showing you the final product and my version of it. You will need some ribbon, some lace, your scissors, your glue, a ruler, a needle and thread in order to sew the pages together. I've also used some distress inks and some rhinestones. So here we go. On the sides here, I decided to pretty it up and use some trim. I also went with a Velcro enclosure as opposed to using a ribbon and tying a bow. I really do want to use this and keep it in my pocketbook, and every time I pulled it out, I didn't want to have to worry about tying up a bow again. So Velcro worked for me. When you open it up, there's a whole bunch of places in order to secure your tags, and of course tag holders. And here are some of the digitally designed tags. Here are some cute today ones, so you can write your to-do list on the front and on the back. And of course, once you've used them, all you have to do is go back and print out some more, so you no longer have to worry about using these tags. There's some pretty little borders which you can cut and attach to your pages, and here's a nice sized ledger sheet. There are some blank pages. I've still left them blank. I didn't know if I was going to use one of my rubber stamps in order to design the page in the back, or if I was just going to let it stay and doodle whenever I'm waiting around at the doctor's or at the dentist, or if I was just going to simply write my favorite quotes on there. Again, I've used some of my own lace in order to secure an additional spot to store these tags. Here is a 4x6 paper, digitally designed ledger. All you have to do is simply cut it and paste it. Here on the sides you can see that I have distressed it. This is a altered bingo card which entitles dates. Great place to store important dates until you get back to the office or the house and put them on a proper calendar. We've also enclosed a journal matchbook holder with 6 pieces of ledger paper inside. A lot of people do use a staple in order to secure it. I like the look of ribbon or twine, so all I did was punch 2 holes, thread the twine through, and tied it in a bow. Again, 4x6 ledger paper. Here you fuzzy cut out the flowers, and this is where I used 3 rhinestones. And here are some more tags. And again, you can use them on the front, you can use them on the back. And when they're gone, print some more. A pretty cherub tag. I've used one of the tags and secured it 1/4 of the way, so I have an additional spot to store tags. I'm one always looking for paper to write on because of a thought or an idea of a scrapbook title. So to me, this works out perfectly. Here's a really nice large tag. I can leave a note on a colleague's desk. Here are some additional tags. I fuzzy cut out the butterflies, and this again is a tag holder. And here are some more tags. I've left this one blank except for the trim that I've used. I plan on storing my receipts of the week here so that when I get home on a Saturday or Sunday, I can properly file them, look at them, as opposed to just throwing them into my pocketbook. These are wonderful remember tags, great for the supermarket or for your scrapbook supplies or Home Depot. And then here on the last page, we do have a wallet tag holder, which does hold these wonderful cherub and angel tags. So if you're sitting at a restaurant and you're going to exchange a telephone number or an address, all you have to do is write it on the back of this, hand it to them, and you don't have to worry about it, because you can go home that night or in the next couple of nights and print some more. So this is what the book looks like in its completed form. This was my rendition of it, but again, there's 12 pages to work with, so you can definitely make it your own, and it's a wonderful hostess gift as well. So when you print out the 12 sheets of paper, this is what it looks like. Here is one of the templates that you would receive. Merely, all you have to do is cut along the lines. There are score marks, score it, fold it, and paste it into the book. Here are some of the tags. Here are the cute little today tags. Here are the butterflies that you can fussy cut out and use. This is the date bingo card. 1, 2, 3 sections. You cut it, score on the black lines, and then attach it together. Here is the matchbook note. So all you have to do is cut it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sheets, which are absolutely awesome. And even if you just wanted to print this and use this as stocking stuffers or to leave on colleagues' desks, these are absolutely adorable. Again, some embellishments that you can fuzzy cut out, ledger papers that you can write on and just attach to your book. So you will have to print out the 12 sheets. So once you've done that, go ahead and click on to the next video called Remember the Moments Notebook Tutorial 1, which will now bring you on a step-by-step in putting this together. Thank you, and let's get creative.